Today is all about photographing birds in flight here on the Mississippi River. I'm going to show you some of the settings that I use, how to capture sharp details on the wings as the bird is flying, and I bumped up that shutter speed to 1/2000th of a second to achieve this look. But first I want to show you where I'm at as I'm videoing and photographing these great egrets. But look here to the right, a bird's going to come across the screen. See that right there? Here's a little bit slower. I don't know what that is. The drone caught it from above. You hardly ever see a bird from above like that. So if anybody knows what that is, please put it in the description below. So this here is Credit Island. It's just a little island that gets surrounded by some of the Mississippi River as it breaks off from the main branch. As you can see, the water is really low, which is making great fishing for the birds. Right where the arrow is, that's where I'm standing. So let's head back down and I'll get my equipment out and head over to the river. I'm using my Nikon D7500 and the 600mm lens. I pretty much use that for all my bird photography. I really like it. It works great. As you can see, this is my husband's van. There's a refrigerator there and a little kitchen, a little bed. You can camp here in it if you want to. This is probably my favorite spot. I come here quite often. I pull up a chair, I get the tripod out. Now when I'm photographing birds in flight, I have two settings that I use the majority of the time. When it comes to your metering settings, you have matrix, center weighted, and spot. Now I use spot metering. It only evaluates the light around your focus point, and it ignores everything else. So it works really well when the background changes, or if you go from dark to light, the camera just focuses and stays on lock. Once in a while I'll use group metering if there's, more than one bird. The other setting I always use if the bird is moving is Afc Continuous Autofocus. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to video. I'm going to take video with the same camera and the same lens and put it on the tripod here. Now I'm going to show you a bird, this one here, eating a fish. And you're going to see it go all the way down its throat. If you're a little queasy, you might not want to watch. They must have a really great digestive system because they just eat one fish after another. Now this is how I hold the camera for videos and photos. I keep my left hand under the camera and I keep my arm close to my body for stability. And this allows you to move back and forth. The more you practice, the smoother it's going to get. There's times when if you're following a bird in flight, the tripod is kind of in the way. And if I hold the shutter release halfway down, it pretty much stays in focus the whole time that I'm tracking it. Once in a while it'll lose focus, but I'm surprised it does really well. And if you have an AF lock button on the back, don't be afraid to use it. I didn't use it for years, but boy, I started using it and that really makes a big difference. There are some wonderful videos going around YouTube with folks sharing what they are thankful for. I am thankful for what I see before me, for the gift of life that was given to us from the very beginning, for the opportunity to be able to walk out into nature and witness the beauty that it holds. I am thankful to be able to share such wondrous beauty through photographs and videos from my little corner of the world to yours. Thank you, and may He bless us all.